In 1806, 5 students from Williams College in Williamstown, Massachusetts, met at a maple grove in Sloan's Meadow to pray for the world. An unexpected thunderstorm drove them to find shelter in a haystack. There, under the haystack, with great fervor, they prayed for those around the world who had never heard the gospel. This haystack prayer meeting is world famous. It inspired the founding in 1810 of the American Board of Commissioners for Foreign Missions. Adonirum Judson, a young man, started attending Williams College around this time and joined these students in their new mission. On February 19, 1812, Judson and his young wife Anne sailed to Myanmar, Southeast Asia, where he worked as a missionary until his death 38 years later. Due to Judson's labors and many others, today there are over 3 million Christians in Myanmar. The mission started by these young men, who prayed for the lost under the haystack, also prospered. Within 50 years, that mission sent out more than 5,000 missionaries. 150 years later, in 1960, John Butler, an American missionary, visited a small island in another area of Southeast Asia. The island's 3 million people were untouched by the gospel. During furlough, Butler shared about this unreached people group in a Bible church in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Bea Connor heard Butler's challenge. She was a single woman, a bookkeeper in her 50s. She started praying for these people. Miss Connor also started sending a monthly donation to the mission designated for outreach among this people group. When I visited the island in 1967, there was over $5,000 in this outreach fund, all from Bea Connor. That year, my wife and I started working with these people. Since then, dozens of other Christian workers have focused on reaching this people group with the gospel. Today, 60 years after Bea Connor started praying and giving, thousands from this people group are following Jesus. Bea Connor prayed in faith and gave before there was a missionary involved with this people group. Prayer was the key. Bea is in heaven today, but her prayers are still being answered. We're focused on reaching dozens of unreached people groups in Southeast Asia. But we will never reach them, nor see church planting movements happen among them, apart from a great team of people praying. James 5:16 says, "The prayer of a righteous person has great power and produces wonderful results." Your prayers, like those of the students praying under the haystack, and like the prayers of Bea Connor, will help us reach these unreached people groups. Will you pray with us? Please sign up below to receive our daily email prayer request.